So he's going around saying that everybody's shunning me from these websites. And by the way, when the hell did I get banned on comicmovie.com? That was superhero hype, dude. Get your facts straight once again. So let's take a look as to exactly what was going on in here. And by the way, congratulations, Movieworld Express. You've literally are on the top list of comic book movies Hall of Shame. I'll show you guys in a bit. But yeah, these reviews hit. I exposed him. He got mad, and by the way, he was banned like a couple of times according to people. You were banned from the Man of Steel Facebook page too? Dude, what is going on with you, man? Seriously, you're on a roll here. But like I said, if you go to, I'll give you guys the links if you need it, go to this page, you will see every conversation that was going on. And from the looks of it, when I exposed you, everybody had a lot of respect for me and was on my side, and you were fighting with everybody on here, and there's at least 3 pages of fights going on in here. So, you know what? This is not interesting. You guys can always look at this. But what's very interesting is the Hall of Shame. Yes, my friends, Movieworld Express has hit the #1 spot in the Hall of Shame. And you can actually check it out at comicmovie.com community/public square. He's literally did the #1 spot. Just check it out. So here's from Comic Movie. Wyden owns Nolan 22, which obviously is Movieworld Express, and I'll prove it to you in a second, has hit the #1 spot in the Hall of Shame. Wow. Total of 61 reports. Annoying Wanker 24, Troublemaker 21, Troublemaker Troll, sorry. Mean Bully 8, Crazy Psycho 7, Perverted Weirdo 1. Oh my god. That's not good. But if you go to the website, see all of his comments where he's attacking me and everybody else for doing the right thing and informing people that his review of the movie was Hulk shit. That's what it was. Yeah. Hall of Shame, dude. My god. You talk about me getting banned from sites? Goodness. Well, I do want to go over a few things, which is very, very interesting. His videos, which I'll get to in a second.
I don't know if he used to have connects or sources or whatever, but he doesn't have them anymore, and I never believe he ever did. He's a stupid idiot. He's the type of person that would claim, oh my god, I got top secret info on the Spiderman reboot. I got all the info on the Spiderman reboot. And then you ask him, well, what's the info? I'm just gonna tell you, man, the info on the Spider-Man reboot is, you know, he's a young boy named Peter Parker, and he wears a costume, and he gets bit by a spider. Spider-Man 2099, baby.
Okay, let's just pause there for a second. So that's basically what my infamous review of the script stated. Okay, let's get down to it. #1, you go to my page, alright, and you look, well actually I still have the review of the Amazing Spider-Man script in there, but I also have 2 videos here. Yes, the revealing and analysis of my Henson review of the Amazing Spider-Man script part 1 and 2. Now, let me just make a long story short, and I'll actually go to the website where this is exactly what happened. I've been doing pretty much giving out information in the form of hints for 6 years now, and I've been very accurate with my reports. But anyway, besides that, let me see here, Spider-Man review, forgot the name of it. Spider-Man. Aha, here it is. Got it. Okay, so I've been doing this for a long time now, and at the point, actually before that, I actually warned everybody that Spider-Man 4 was going to be canceled and they're actually going to reboot, when nobody knew what the heck was going on. To make the long story short, I gave a review of the script, which turned out to be very accurate to what we know now, when at the time, nobody knew that Spider-Man 4 was going to be canceled. Nobody knew, even after a few days after I made that announcement, before Sony did, what direction they were going in. They could have moved on with a new cast and done a sequel to the Spider-Man films about Tobey and Kirsten and Sam Raimi. They could have gone in so many directions. They could have gone the ultimate direction completely. They could have done something entirely different. But no, check out as to what I stated. And okay, here it is. The video clip is included below is dated January 15, 2010, which is 2 days after the collapse of the previously planned fourth movie with Sam Raimi and Tobey Maguire. It's also before Mark Webb was hired as the director, or the latest rewrites now being undertaken by Alvin Sargent. We do know that Vanderbilt's script has existed for quite some time and was turned into a rebooted Spider-Man 5 and 6 before being brought forward as the basis for the current restart. Now, according to Movieworld Express, you heard exactly as to what he stated that I said. Let's go over as to what I stated in my video, which this person who wrote the article stated. It says the anonymous poster of the review claims that the new reboot is inspired by the Spectacular Spider-Man series rather than the old Spectacular comics, but is darker and grittier. At that point, nobody was saying those words. Okay, it wasn't until afterwards that they reported that. It's up to date with modern society, including things like Peter Parker having a cell phone. Peter Parker will actually be wittier rather than the more downbeat Tobey Maguire version. Gwen Stacy will start off as Parker's love interest. You know, they could have gone with Mary Jane, Black Cat. You know, they could have gone with so many different directions, which everyone was assuming was Mary Jane. By the way, reasons as to why I mentioned Mary Jane more like a friend is obviously because it was supposed to be a cameo at the end, but you know what? It's not happening. Not my fault. But it says the trilogy will be containing multiple villains not seen yet in the Spider-Man films. We have never seen the Lizard before. And ones that fans have been long dying to see. The Lizard, I've been waiting for that one since, like, what, the second film? It's claimed that the Venom spin-off has been shelved and will instead come after the character has appeared in the new reboot series, which we all know the Venom spin-off is definitely being rebooted. If you love the Spectacular Spider-Man series, you're definitely going to love this reboot. The more official reports of the reboot have suggested it's actually based more on the Ultimate Spider-Man comic books, which you all know in the Ultimate Spider-Man comic books, okay? Gwen Stacy is not the main love interest. She's more like a rebel and a badass. The Gwen Stacy in The Amazing Spider-Man works in the lab with Dr. Connors. Ring a bell, Spectacular Spider-Man series? But these do share common ground with the Spectacular Spider-Man cartoon. Notably, both portray the various outlandish supervillains as the product of Norman Osborn Oscorp, and we all know that Oscorp is heavily influenced in the movie and throughout the series. And independently through unconnected accidents and experiments. Now, you call that, it's Peter Parker, he gets bit by a spider. No, dude, I was a little bit more accurate than that. And from what we know now, nobody knew shit back then. Everything is 100% accurate as to what I stated, despite the whole Mary Jane thing. Shit happens, okay? Shit happened with the Ben Kingsley thing as the Vulture, but you know what? Proven to be true. Let's move forward.
Are you a fucking moron? How many people do you think you could take for fools? He says the most stupidest, vaguest shit ever, and act like he has insider info. What's up with the next Batman reboot? You know, he's in Gotham City.
Hold the phone. When in the blue hell did I ever... You know, Spider-Man. Sources. Spider-Man. When in a blue hell did I ever say anything about Batman? Moving forward.
And he's fighting, and he has a cape. Dirty Google, you're a fucking moron.
Thank you.
You're a fucking moron.
Thank you.
And why are you always... I'm the only one that has the unfortunate luxury of seeing their face. You hide behind a Spider-Man mask, and you think you're really Spider-Man, but you're not. Maybe you're like Fat Spider-Man from Earth X or something like that, but you're not really Spider-Man. You're like a two-faced douchebag, and you talk like a 10-year-old. Seriously.
Yay.
You call people heroes and villains like fucking George Bush says...
Yeah, 'cause you really want me to use the words that you're using? Sorry, Chief, I ain't lowering myself, even for you.
People are do-gooders, and let's get the scoundrels. Dude, what are you, like 39? And like, you talking like you're fucking 10?
Let the record show that I am 31 years old. Thank you.
So, seriously, nobody wants to steal any freaking Avengers ticket from your busted ass. I need to lie about seeing the Avengers, you idiot. Like, seriously, you're that delusional. You owe it. And I saw your ass. This coward did agree with Spidey. I was at a Amazing Spider-Man sneak peek. I actually saw his dumbass.
Well, I have the ticket. Do you? Let's see it. We'll never see it.
Ass on the line. Of course, this guy is pathetic. He goes out everywhere dressed with a Spider-Man mask over his head. I'm like, are you fucking joking? I mean, not just for going to fucking McDonald's. This guy's fucking pathetic. Seriously, this guy has no fucking life. Like, this guy, usually people dress in Spider-Man costume for Halloween, at a Comic-Con. This guy will go through a drive-thru after he doesn't even have a car. He'll go on a train station with a Spider-Man mask on. I'm like, seriously, you're that fucking pathetic? And you're like a closet freaking homo overnight, seriously.
Did he just call me gay? How do you know all these things if I have a car or don't have a car? Scary. Creepy.
No one wants to steal anything from me, and you act like you're some big actor star. Like, oh my god, I'm an actor. I'm on the set with Sam Raimi. Yeah, for a 1 minute extra? You're an actor? You're a star? You're a phony, you're a fraud, and you're a fake. No.
I really don't know who's worse, J. Jonah Jameson or this sour pickle puss.
Nobody needs to steal any tickets from your fat ass for anything. And everything you claim, he's on this cyberbully rant. If somebody hates Nolan, they're a cyberbully. If somebody hates Bay.
No, you have a right to hate Nolan and his movies, but once you start personally attacking people because they don't agree and your ass, that's cyberbullying.
They're a cyberbully. I'm like, what is your fucking definition of cyberbullying? Nobody wants to stalk.
I just showed you before.
Stalk your ass. Nobody wants to stalk your ass. You annoy people. That's why on my movie screening, people...
My hatred will... Actually, I don't have any hatred. It's your hatred that will continue to fuel me to continue to piss you off. You wanna know what haters stand for? Having angers towards everyone reaching success. That's what you are.
I don't talk to you, and you don't talk to them. I was talking to a girl at my movie screening. She's like, that dude agrees with Spidey. He didn't talk to anybody. Yeah, because...
Really? Because I looked all over New York movie screenings, and I did not see that conversation anywhere. You want to prove that one? No, you won't.
Everybody shun you on those fucking sites, because you're a fucking nut job. You think you really are Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is a fictional character. He does not exist. Okay, so I don't think I'm Spider-Man. I actually do promotional work with Stan Lee at conventions, which... What do you do again? Mr. Couch Potato, that you sit in your house all day instead of going out there, getting a job, getting a little bit of exercise. What do? That's right. You go online, hoping to get girls' attentions, stating that you are a... I don't know, what... How do you do that? I don't get it. You lure girls in. Oh, no pay? Oh, come on, dude. If a girl's got a suck face with you, there's gotta be some pay out of that one. Never mind. Let's keep going.
You're a fucking Looney Tune, and you're a fake, and you have the nerve to call anybody a fake? You fucking douchebag? Seriously, David Bugle Spidey, Spider-Man 2029? You're full of shit, and you're a phony. You're like, I'm sorry, a girl could beat you up. That you just like, seriously, you act like you're some fucking man-child 10-year-old stuck in a 35-year-old body. You're like a two-faced loser douchebag. Just be honest, and nobody needs to take any freaking Avengers tickets from your dumb ass.
Get it straight. I'm not saying you took my ticket. You wouldn't be able to pry those tickets out of my hand. You stole the photo off my page and uploaded it onto yours. Okay?
You talk a lot of shit. People call you on it, and they embarrass you, and then you go...
I don't know, Chief. I think by this point in this video, you're hanging yourself a cordless phone. Get the joke behind it.
...to go away like a hermit, and you got banned for comic movies so many times, and you supposedly hate that...
Superhero hype, get it straight.
In fact, you back on it, you douchebag. Like, seriously, like, you and your stupid vague ass, top secret inside info. Oh, what's happening? What's the top secret info on the Avengers movie?
When in the blue hell did I say anything about the Avengers movie? I don't see it in my videos. Do you?
They're a team, and they come together, and they fight. Really, you fucking vague asshole? Seriously? You're a total douchebag.
Well, that was a lot to take in. Thank you for all the exciting comments. By the way, was it this 3D glasses for the Avengers, or was it this one? You still haven't got back to me about that. What was the procedure going inside? Because, I mean, in all honesty, anybody could have gotten that review, and I've already, I've revealed a lot of evidence here that my video came up first before yours, yet you're telling everybody in your... By the way, yeah, let's actually hear the new video, because it's very interesting. Something that I caught. It's go over here and here. And
I just wanted to say thank you to Dr. Phoenix for making that video. I'm sorry, can you realize, well, you've been realized that the Nolanites are sad, delusional idiots. They
Spider Knight, get it right, get it right, get it right.
Idiots, a warlock and the other, well, that warrior fat, he's hopeless. He's just hopeless. I don't give a fuck. He's just stuck in his delusional world. Just to clarify some things, for the people who actually subscribe for me, but maybe those idiots can see it too. You know, I uploaded my video way before the idiot Spiderman 2029.
No, you didn't.
So you could realize it because you see I have way more hits than the idiots. So for those idiots saying that I uploaded...
Listen here, buddy. I have videos on my page, and I have subscribers on my page that will make your video hits look like a classic. Don't believe me? Go take a look. Back to our show.
I saw his video, then uploaded mine to give a fake review. Check again. Bullshit, you're idiots. My video was uploaded way before he even put his stupid video review of Avengers
in what
up
world,
on this.
sir?
That's another
in what
thing
world?
That's bullshit. And I don't think it's a warlock, warrior fats, you're morons. First of all, the three of you, a warlock, warrior fats, and Spider-Man 2029, I know more about comic books than the three of your dumbasses combined.
Oh, God. I want you guys to pay attention to something, because this guy is so full on about how he saw the Avengers, yet listen to what he says here.
Thanks for making that video. That video was great. The last video you did was great, and it's true. All these Nolanites are really sad and pathetic. And when you just butthurt Warrior Fats and whatever other idiots, because they got to see the Avengers before you, too fucking bad. And Spider-Man 2029, you're even worse. Because, first of all, I saw the Avengers, and you're a dumbass, and let's say even if I didn't, which I did.
Let's say if I didn't, which I did. Dude, make up your bloody mind already. Oh wait, that's not even, check this one out. So, this guy really, when he makes videos, you know, you should really get organized and think before you say something, because you just caught yourself in the biggest flop and lie in the world. You should have watched your video before you uploaded it. Just, you guys listen and hear for yourselves.
And you're a total fraud. I went to the Avengers. I didn't see your fat out there. I knew you went there, but thank God I didn't.
Excuse me? Did you just hear what he said? I knew we were there. Let's just hear that again.
Nobody believes you. You're just a fake, and you try to act like this.
See where it is right here. There we go.
I went to the Avengers. I didn't see your spot out there. I knew you went there, but thank God I didn't. Because and
I am so confused. I saw you're there, but I didn't see your ass, but thank God I didn't. I thought you were at the Avengers screening. Oops, right? Well, like I said, and what he's stating is that he doesn't want to give me any attention because I so-called crave attention. Dude, this is my last hoorah, okay? I pretty much, well, if you look at the evidence in this video, you are full of shit, and I just proved it. That's it. See you soon. In court, of course. And by the way, I wouldn't really show up to any of those NYC movie screenings because you pissed off a lot of people. And if I see you there, all I have to do is just call it in. Oh, and by the way, I'm your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. For those of you who are new to this page, you feel free to look at my other videos. Here's the difference between me and Movie Express. You see, I'm the sort of individual who at one point did have sources to Sony's Spider-Man films. I do no longer have that. But I am an actor myself, and I was lucky enough to be a part of both Spider-Man 3 and The Amazing Spider-Man coming up. Yes, I am an Oscorp employee. And feel free to look at my page, you know. And like I said, the difference between me and Movie Express is that I'm part of the entertainment industry. I actually interview wrestlers, celebrities. I get involved. I do promotional work for Stanley's election days. I visit Children's Hospital as the character because at one time I did suffer from childhood leukemia, and I'm just trying to give back to the people, to the children. So if he wants to go around making fun of me because of it, fine. But here's the difference between me and Movie Express. Let me just say something really quickly. You know all that stuff he was reporting about Nolan giving Zack Snyder a script for The Man of Steel and Zack Snyder trashing it? That was my information. And by the way, it was bullshit. You want to know why I did that, Movie Express? I found out that you were going around giving away information that you shouldn't be giving. Which, by the way, wasn't real either. Because you think I'm going to trust you, somebody that I don't even know, to give you inside movie information that you're going around telling everybody you got some kind of letter from WB, yada yada. Dude, that was me that gave you the information. But supposedly now, because at some point you believe me, and you know for a fact that a lot of my information for the past 6 years have been accurate, it's just you're a little pissed off right now because I caught you stealing my ticket and pretending to go to the Avengers screening, then watching my video and going online asking people for the review of the Avengers. And by the way, it's funny because the review of your Avengers movie, you're all over the place. Why don't you do this? Why don't you start from the beginning to the end and give a review as to what happens in the movie? Better yet, why don't you start responding to what happened in the event of that day? What was the procedure? Was it upstairs? Was it downstairs? Was it one of these 3D glasses? What were they giving away? You're not answering any of these questions that would prove that you were there. Where are your tickets, pal? Here are mine. I have evidence. You have squat. Fabrications. BS. By the way, don't believe me? Here, look, look, look. Me and Andrew Garfield on the set of The Amazing Spider-Man. Sorry about that. My camera's being a little funny today. But anyway, yep, here's me and him on the set of The Amazing Spider-Man. Oh, looky here. It's me, Mark Webb, producer Avi Arad of Marvel Films, and Matt Tomac. Where was Movieworld Express? Yes, he was at home, washing his tights. No, he was at home, cyberbullying everybody else. And you know what it is, your problem, dude? The problem is like everybody else, it's on the internet, because it's easy to go on the internet and blah, blah, blah. But it's not easy to actually be part of the entertainment industry and actually report something useful and something to talk about. Here's the difference. You whine and complain and get off on other people's hard work. You know what? Here's the thing. I get it. You don't like Chris Nolan. Dude, I understand your problems with the movie. I agree with some of them, but I'm not going to go around personally trashing everybody who does not agree. I have no right to do that, neither do you. But here's the thing. The man is making a name for himself while you're making an enemy for yourself. Dude, you're like the Twilight Saga. Pretty soon, no one's going to know who Movie Express is. Everybody's going to know who Chris Nolan is, and his movies will live forever. You won't, and neither will your crap. Might stay online for a long time, but all they're going to remember Movieworld Express for is somebody who's a bully, who personally attacks those who don't agree with what he's stating. And yeah, there's me and Sam Raimi, there's me and Bruce Campbell. Dude, I'm in the limelight while you're in a shit light, okay? You're not doing anything with your life besides bitching about everything. And you're trying. The reason as to why you tried getting close to me is because you knew I was part of this crap. Judging from my videos, you know I'm involved in the entertainment industry while you're not. You're pretending to be in the entertainment industry in order to lure girls to film movies with you and do makeouts if you're okay with it and not get any pay. Dude, get a job, get out of your sister's house, get out and exercise, and leave me alone. This is my final say. So I do want to apologize to my subscribers. I'm pretty sure you're annoyed with this back and forth crap that's going on between me and Movieworld Express, but I just wanted to put him in his place of all the fabricated stories and BS that's coming out of his mouth. Because there's a difference between talking the talk and walking the walk. And in a sense, Movieworld, don't bring Superman to a kryptonite fight, because you're going to get your ass kicked. And you got handed to you. And that's it. You got owned. End of story. There's no way out of this. By the way, you say that you had information in your latest video that is not on the internet yet and proves that you saw the movie yet. It is on the internet, and it's also somewhere else where I know you probably got it from. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. And he states that in the movie, Captain America never says the phrase, or it's never been said that Avengers Assemble. Okay, watch this. This is my video review of the Avengers movie. Now let me read something to you. It's in the caption area of the video. I mentioned hilarious scene where Captain America gives orders to policemen, and the response being, "Why should I take orders from you?" Then he witnesses Cap taking out the Chitaris, and then decides to take orders and radios in Cap's request. Now listen to this part carefully. Cap telling Hulk to smash, but never capitalized, tells the Avengers team to assemble. You know, I don't know what's going on with me, man. I really don't. But easily you could have gotten it from my review once again, like you did before, or you could have got it somewhere on the internet. Because if you Google that stuff, it comes up everywhere. Okay, everybody knows about that. That's nothing new. Okay, there are full spoiler reviews out there. So please, if you really want to prove that you were there, show me your tickets. The way I've shown my tickets, my friends' tickets, and Zoe's tickets. Okay? And we'll notice a difference. But according to you, the scan that you have on your Facebook page is yours, yet it's mine, and I've already proven that. Without a shadow of a doubt, I've proven that. So tell us, what 3D glasses were there? The ones that I showed you. Which one was it? What was the procedure going inside? What happened inside of the radio show? Yet you state that you never saw me? You're telling me that you went to this thing and you didn't see some guy in a Spiderman mask? And yet you're telling me that you saw me at the Spiderman sneak peek event and that I was hiding from you? Dude, I explained in my video, and I want you to rewatch it, as to why I'm wearing a hood, because I'm freezing my webs off, which is what I think I actually used in my phrase. That's why I had a hood over my head, not because I was hiding from you. Anyway, well, this is it. That's my final last say on it, and I'm not going to go back and forth with this guy, because you know what? I've already proven to so many people around the world that are watching these videos that he is a fraud. I exposed him big time in so many different variations of so many ways. And he hasn't exposed anything of me at all. When you expose somebody, okay, it's like the Fact or Fiction show. I'm the Fact or Fiction show. You are just blah 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 show. That's all you are, man. You haven't exposed jack shit. And there's 2 people in town, Jack and shit. Guess what, pal? Jack left town. Next time, don't bring Superman to a kryptonite fight, because you're going to get your ass owned. That's just pretty much all I have to say. Spidey out.